I was recently on a cruise, and the first stop of the cruise was Port Klang, Malaysia. And I think I got scammed. In fact, I know I got scammed. Maybe I wasn't scammed, but I was definitely taken advantage of, and they tried to scam me. I'm going to tell you guys all about it. What's up, guys? It's Greeny. So recently, Fi and I went on a Malaysian cruise. We started in Singapore, went to Port Klang, Malaysia, then went to Penang, Malaysia, and ended up in Phuket, Thailand. We flew home from Phuket. We didn't go back. So as we got off the boat in Port Klang, literally 10 minutes, our first 10 minutes into Malaysia, they tried to scam us. So what happened is it all started when we went into the port authority, the port building. When you get off the boat, they have a exchange booth, an exchange window type office there, but their computers were down, so they wouldn't exchange any money. So all we had was Singapore dollars, and what they accept there is ringgits, Malaysian ringgits. We found out there was a little store there, and they accepted both Singapore or Malaysian. So I knew that the exchange rate was like 3-to-1 because I already had Singapore money that I wanted to exchange. We went into this little store, bought a few things, and no problem at all. The problem started is when we went to some vendors that were selling like drinks and food and things like that. So the stage is set. My video is not the greatest. It's a little shaky because my stabilization wasn't on, but let's start the video here and show you how things proceeded. All right, we're on day 2 of the cruise. We're at Port Klang. There's our cruise ship back there. We just got off for a minute so we could take a look at the cruise ship. We were considering going in a town. The closest town here is like a half hour. And if you want to go to Kuala Lumpur, the tours, it's like an hour and a half each way. We could have taken a tour and done everything. Apparently Fi's been there before. I've never been there, but I'm going to come back. Greeny's going to come back on a solo trip so I can explore Kuala Lumpur and say bye-bye Fi. I think Greeny needs a cocktail right now.
I need hot chocolate. Go!
So this is the Port of Klang. If you want to do anything here, you got to set up one of these excursions, get off, jump on your bus and go to Kuala Lumpur, which it would be too rushed. Not something I want to do. Where are you going, babe? Oh, she's gonna go shopping here in Malaysia. But at least I can say, all right, I can add another country to my resume, Malaysia. But we'll be getting off anyways tomorrow. Oh, you need a basket, babe? What is it? You guys know what this is?
Like I think a snack that you the shrimp snack, like the shrimp that you eat.
Okay, I don't think they'll let you take down the boat. We saw them bring. Yeah, I saw this. Oh, fish. Oh, can I take beer? Can we pay? Can pay in Singapore money here, right? Can. Okay. Greeny's gonna get a beer and try this right here. So it's like $3. I'll try this. I've never had this beer before. Smooth draught. I'll just try one. Just for the video, guys, I'm gonna try this beer. I've never had it before. Danish. Oh, look at these Red Bulls. That's pretty cool. So this is the popular snack, this prawn chips.
Take it a lot.
Right.
I think it's like a shrimp that you
Yeah, prawn chips. But I asked, they said that this is Malaysian beer. If anybody knows, please let me know. Is this a Dutch beer or is this Malaysian? They told me in here it's Malaysian beer, and it does say it's made in Malaysia. So I don't know what the Dutch, maybe did the Dutch own Malaysia one time or something? Let's try it. Pretty good. Pretty strong, a little different. Has kind of a bite, kind of a sharp taste. 4.8% alcohol, that's pretty good. Now let's go check out the food trucks. There's some food trucks out here. This is our whole taste of Malaysia so far, is just the food trucks and beer at the port. Oh, squid and chicken. Squid and chicken. Hello. Oh, this looks like some Malay. Clam fried noodles. Look at, you want some clam? Do you like clams?
No, I think we can take that thing to the boat.
Oh, you want to get that? You can go ask them if they take Singapore money. If you can't, you'll just have to drink it. Do you take Singapore money? You have change for 50 Singapore? Should be like $4, three. So let's stop it right here. At this point, the lady, I'm pretty sure in my mind, oh, Singapore dollars. We got a mark here. Go get the hired guns. Go get the big guy. So she goes over and calls a couple guys over there, and they come over there. And I think, they're seeing like, oh, tourists, especially like Farang over there, getting off a cruise ship, Singapore dollars, we got them. And I've been through this before. I know how these things work. I've traveled all over, different countries all over the world. But I'm with Phi. She doesn't have that much experience in this. And you can see she didn't like me asking a lot of questions and try to get things right. I wanted to make sure that, listen, this is the exchange. This is what it is. 3-1, whatever, blah, blah, blah. This is what happened here.
Chocolate.
Chocolate. I change use Malaysia ringgit, okay.
You can make change ringgit, yes.
Yeah.
Conversion, though, so should be, so we'll say 150 ringgit. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, this one boss.
150, so you...
Yes. Okay, okay.
I get a chocolate.
Okay, one.
Yeah, one.
Yeah,
One
yeah.
chocolate.
Yeah.
So change should be like 140 ringgit.
Right.
I tell them so they know.
Malaysia ringgit.
So she's getting her snack, and we're paying in Singapore dollar and getting our change back in ringgit. The price is in ringgit. Greeny is not a trusting. I want to make sure the shit's done right. Because you know how people are. You guys, come on, you guys know how people are. So they tried to pull a quick one, just like I told you. They gave 35 back in Malaysian when we paid 50 in ringgit. So I should get 140 back in ringgit, 140 ringgit. So I just told you guys right over there. That's why you got to tell them the exact change.
Oh, my
And she
internet
says,
is
"Don't
on.
tell them." I know the exchanges, babe. I know. I paid 50 Singapore. 50 Singapore is worth 150 ringgit. The chocolate is 10, so give me 140 ringgit. 140 ringgit. Because this is 10, right? 10 ringgit? Yeah, I need 140 ringgit. Don't need Singapore, don't need mix, just 140 ringgit.
150 berapa ringgit dia cakap 150.
2.5. 2.5. No, 1.3. No.
Just inside it was
Nothing.
3.
$1 Singapore, Malaysia 2.5.
2.5.
2.5. No 1.3.
How much?
Okay, it was 3 in there. It was 3-1 in there. Now you're saying 2.5?
Dia tahu kira.
Okay.
So berapa dia?
Okay, I change you 40 $, Singapore. Wait.
Wait.
Okay. Okay.
10. 25. I give you this one 10 ringgit. I give you 50.
Okay.
15.
Okay. It's a ringgit.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Guys. So I tried to straighten it all up at the beginning. I wanted to give him the $50 Singapore dollar and have it be worth 150 ringgits, and he could just give us change from there. But, that wasn't going to work for him. So initially, when I gave him the 50 Singapore dollars, he gave me 40. It was $10 ringgit, Malaysian for the drink. He gave me change of 40 ringgits, which, I should have got 140 ringgits. Totally tried to scam me. It was a total scam. Then once I brought it to his attention, I'm like, no. You guys can see what happened. He's like, oh, well, the exchange rate's only 2.5. You guys can see right here. Look, it's actually 3.3. And 3 would have been fair, but, this guy wanted to jack me anyways. And then when I counted my money after I just was done dealing it, we ended up paying the equivalent of 18 ringgits for the drink. It should have been 10 ringgit. So we paid almost double what we should have paid. But at that point, I was ready to choke somebody out, and Phi wanted to get me out of there, and I just was losing my mind. But anyways, I wanted to get out of there, and, you know, we didn't want to create any disturbance. They probably got all their boys there. And let me tell you, when we got off the boat in Penang, the locals were very aggressive there too, very aggressive. You know, vendors and people following us around, trying to get us to go on their little tour and this and that. So that was Malaysia. You know, I'm definitely looking forward to going to just right into the city. We had a great time once we got past all those vendors, you know, but they see you coming off the boat. Don't be a target. Like, you know, they see you, they target you. You got to be real careful about that. When we got to Phuket at the end, Thailand had police, immigration people. Like, none of the vendors there bothered us. There was cabbies and everything. Didn't bother us at all. The police were just on top of it. But in Malaysia, nobody's really keeping an eye on these people. My friend actually just told me that when he landed in Malaysia on the cruise a couple weeks before me, that there were some vendors outside and some inside. And they told him, you're on your own with the ones outside. The one inside are already vetted. They're no problem. The ones outside, you got to watch them real close. So that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. Greeny out.